Hi everyone, I'm Farheen and welcome to Food Fun and More. Today I'm going to show you how to make a delicious and amazing recipe, crispy fried chicken. This is something similar to KFC, but this recipe is my take for fried chicken, and believe me, the crust is as crispy as it looks and the chicken inside is very tender and moist. So what are we waiting for? Let's start. To make this crispy chicken, step by step I'll tell you so that it would be very easy for you all to understand. The first step is we are going to prepare the marinade mix. So let's start. Measure 1.5 cup of curd and pour into a large bowl in which we are going to make the marination. Squeeze in the juice of 1 lemon and pour into the curd. Then goes in some 2 teaspoons of dried fenugreek leaves, that is kasuri methi, 1 teaspoon of red chilli powder, then tip in 1 teaspoon of garam masala powder. Then measure in 1 heaped tablespoon of ginger garlic paste. If you don't have ginger garlic paste, you can also add chopped ginger garlic, that is 1:1 ratio. Then we need 2 tablespoons of water. Pour this water into the spice mix. Then we need 1 egg. Just beat 1 egg into the spice mix. Finally, 1 teaspoon of salt. After you add the salt, whisk all the ingredients together with the curd. Now our marination is ready. Just cover it with a cling film, or you can also use aluminium foil. You need to refrigerate this marination for at least of minimal 2 hours if you are in a hurry. But if you have time, I would suggest you to refrigerate this marination for at least overnight, because as this is going to give us a moist and very tender chicken. Now we'll move on to the second process, that is we need to marinate our chicken. I have taken here thigh part of the chicken and it is boneless. Now just using a fork, we are going to prick the chicken thighs so that our marination goes deep inside the chicken pieces. First goes in 1 tablespoon of soya sauce, 1 teaspoon of salt and 1 teaspoon of black pepper powder. Now using your hand, just mix this mixture well with the chicken and keep it aside to rest along with the spicy curd mix we had made. Now we'll move on to the third step, that is we need to make the dry spice coating mixture. Take a large bowl, add in 1 cup of all-purpose flour or maida, half a cup of corn starch or corn flour, 1 teaspoon of red chilli powder, 2 teaspoons of coriander powder. Now add in half teaspoon of fennel seeds or saw. Add in 1 teaspoon of salt. Now we are going to add 1 teaspoon of baking powder. This is a secret ingredient which is going to give us a crispy coating outside the chicken. Mix in well until the spices are evenly distributed. Another dry ingredient that we are going to coat the chicken with is macaroni crust. I have taken here 1 cup of macaroni. Run 1 cup of macaroni into a blender, but not to a powdery form. It should be crusty. It should be similar to that of breadcrumbs. Before we move on to the fourth step, arrange and place your seasoned flour powder curd mix along with macaroni and chicken so that it is easy for us to coat. Don't start your coating process as soon as you take the chicken out from the fridge. Let it sit at the room temperature for at least 30 minutes. Then you start the coating process. Now the first process is we are going to dip this chicken into the spicy curd mix. Dip it very nicely so that it gets coated with the curd mix. Now gently take from the curd and roll it into the spice powder. Coat the chicken well with the spice flour mix. You need to repeat this same step. That is, again from the spice mix, dip it into the curd mix. The idea is just to get a double coating over the chicken. Lastly, the final stage of coating, just take this chicken and rub it into the macaroni crust. Rub it nicely so that it gets coated very well with the macaroni mix. Same way, repeat this method till all the chicken pieces are coated very well with all the mixture. Now the final step is to fry the chicken. You need to take oil in a heavy bottom pan and heat it. Drop one chicken after the other to hot oil. Always maintain a medium temperature of the oil when you start to fry. Slowly on medium heat you need to fry this chicken. It is very important to maintain the oil temperature. Always fry on medium heat because once your oil is very hot, the outer crust will darken faster and while inside will still remain raw. So always maintain it. So it will take you around 10 to 12 minutes to get a nice golden brown color. Our perfect fried golden brown chicken is ready. Now is the time to plate in. Enjoy this super juicy and moist chicken with some homemade chutney and pair this with some onion rings and lemon wedges, and here you are ready to lick your fingers. Hope you enjoyed watching this recipe. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit that bell icon, and please, if you liked it, do give a thumbs up. Try it out now and you will be happy too. Until I come up with next recipe, take care, bye bye.